Sadhguru is telling you that this body of yours ain't you. Now I tell you this is not the same thing, but he says it's dirt. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In the Bible, he's a Hindu, but it's the same idea. That when you're down here, that whatever this thing here is, it ain't coming with you. And I did tell you that, according to spiritual teacher Joel S. Goldsmith from the 1960s, indeed, manifestation of a dead body is what happens. And the person who used to be in that body continues on. Joel S. Goldsmith did tell you that. He was a noted spiritual healer. I think people manifest a body when they're so fucking sick of all the other. Yeah, what? Isn't it true after 100 years that they manifest a body, a dead one? Yes, according to spiritual teacher Joel S. Goldsmith. The person who leaves doesn't consciously create the body. According to Goldsmith, 1960 circa, it seems to be an unconscious manifestation to the human. Both the human who left the body, who we call dead, and the remaining live humans, who we call living humans looking at a dead body. It's just that Abraham Hicks tells you how to manifest, for example, a camera of past events. Because Father Ernetti made a book called The Chronovisor. Apparently it's at the Vatican. Some instrument that can peer into the past. The Vatican people got their hands on it and sent it to the Vatican didn't know what to do with it. They played with it a little bit. And then, I don't know who's got the camera of past events. It's somebody at the Vatican, or they loan it out. It's just that if you can manifest a dead body, why can't you manifest Father Ernetti's chronovisor? For that sake, if you can manifest, the chronovisor to look at the past, why can't you just manifest the past? Just follow Abraham Hicks on YouTube. They're the master teachers at how to manifest stuff. Another word for manifestation is what do you call it when Harry Potter and that gang in the Harry Potter Hogwarts world, when they do magic? That's the same thing. Manifestation a la Abraham Hicks, to me, is the same as doing Harry Potter style magic spells to make, and potions and whatever else they do. It's a form of using your will to make things happen without you doing it. Making your body do whatever it is. A manifestation seems to be, well, we heard yesterday, what you have in imagination and you pull it down into this reality was the exact verbiage. I don't know how you do that. Because even in imagination, to me, imagination is given to me by whatever it is that controls my imagination. Because it just seems to be very limited. I can't really let it roam. And if it does roam, it roams, and it doesn't seem to be anything to do with whatever I might like. Just like your dreams. Do you like your dreams? Or do you find quite often you're annoyed with whatever you got as a dream? Mostly I'm annoyed. You could do better, Dream Master, when I have dreams. It's just that Sadhguru says that Life and Teachings of the Masters of the Far East. I started on this story earlier and got bypassed. The book, it talks about the masters don't die. They can come and go from their body. They can lay down a physical body and it'll be like, kind of in stasis. And then they'll call like a leopard out of the jungle and say, hey, Mr. Leopard, will you please just, sit here with my, resting human body, or, just guard it. Because I'm going to go astral travel, or I don't know exactly if it is astral travel. It's not astral travel. It's not. In Life and Teachings of the Masters of the Far East, that wasn't astral travel. It would be called bilocation. It's like you leave a physical body where you are, and then you travel yogi mind, to a completely different location, and there you manifest a second body. Now, if it was Baba G, he'd probably unmanifest the first body and say to the Mr. Leopard, thank you for, holding space with my body, but thank you. You can move along. I don't need to do it. I don't know why the master just left his body there in Life and Teachings of the Masters of the Far East by Bear T. Spalding, but that's the way that it was described. It's just that, they don't die, the masters. And one of their apprentices, I think it was Chandra Sen, in one of the other books, I think there was 6 or 7 of those books, Life and Teachings. Even my public library has it, Bear T. Spalding, Divorce Publishing. It was just the master's help, Chandra Sen, when he died. They got him over the finish line, and then they rejuvenated his dead Chandra Sen back to being, a person alive again. So, Sadhguru, a Sadhguru, before he came along and he stole the title, because it is, in spiritual literature, that particular word, Sadhguru. There's not supposed to be one Sadhguru for the whole planet, all the humans. No. And if they were going to get somebody, they got somebody better. Just because he just, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, does not fall within any master's teachings. But that's what Sadhguru is recommending to people, is to get used to the idea of your body dropping and then just rotting away and becoming dirt. That's wrong. That is so wrong. That's like Luciferian. Because it is. Would Goldsmith say, well, you just say, you manifested a body between you, the one that died, and the people that are still living, so that you could have 2 separate realities, 2 separate versions of Earth. And it seems to be, like clockwork at some particular point in time. I have met people that are 105, but they're exceptionally rare. I've never met anybody 150 years old. So it seems like we do have this program of dropping the body that, Leonard Orr says we can drop this habit. And Life and Teachings of the Masters of the Far East it's a mistake to drop your body. So Sadhguru is doing us a great disservice by whatever that video was that I watched today. I don't know, it's time for him to resign. He did bring up the idea of Sadhguru. Everybody's supposed to have a Sadhguru. Be an individual person in your neighborhood, probably, if you were in India in the olden days. A wise old man would be your Sadhguru until you contacted your inner Sadhguru, and then you would have your own personal Sadhguru, which would be, not another person acting as it on the outside, but someone connecting to you internally, telepathy, I suppose. Is it like your soul, or I don't know, a master? I don't know. That's as far as I can go. I'm not living in India. So you just need to take what I told you. This idea of you manifesting a dead body so that other people can have some reminder that you're not coming back anymore. Make that whole thing conscious. The whole thing about manifesting unconsciously a death of you. Because I don't think the average person, when they die, they don't tell everybody, it's only advanced yogis that tell their students that, I'm going to leave the body permanently. Don't worry about it. It's what yogis do. Everybody else is a horrible, horrible thing, when you leave the body or whatever and you're dead. And. Anyways, it's not consciously manifested to us on planet Earth. Somebody else is manifesting it with their consciousness, or it's just done in the background by unconsciousness, or it's being done by, I don't know. It's a question, I don't know. Anyways, it's on the table. Maybe we'll get some answers on it later on. But we just want to remind you that Sadhguru is wrong about you. So just set an intention to counteract the world belief. Because it's a universal world belief that humans unexpectedly croak. Could be 12 years old, could be 92 years old, anytime in between morning, noon, or night. No one knows when, but everybody's going to do it. Croak. Take the bucket. But Leonard Orr said, Leonard Orr, O-R-R, Breaking the Death Habit was his book. It's just a habit. It's an unconsciousness. And if the yogis can choose to consciously come and go from the body and, kill the body or make a new one, then that's all we got to do is just, follow the path of the yogi so we can do that too. I don't know, we need to make big changes. And, this whole thing is we were promised by James Redfield, author of the Celestine Prophecy, that we would reunite with the afterlife dimension. Well, Joel S. Goldsmith would say, well, he did describe it. He said that you do manifest a dead body and then you continue going on. And the old people are looking at that old dead version and they don't see you going off into the sunset, into the, whatever it is. I don't know. So it looks like Earth to you. That's how you would ditch those people you're sick of them after 105 years of living with you on planet Earth. Everywhere see you, kid. I'm going to manufacture and manifest a dead body so you think I'm dead, and then I'm going to fuck off. And I'm just going to look the same. My uncle did this. My uncle. Don Wally of Thunder Bay. He was a school teacher at Lakeview High School. He got sick of his fucking wife, and he got sick of his fucking sons. And he got sick of Thunder Bay. He got sick of Canada. He got sick of planet Earth. So that's what he did. He manifested a dead body. Just what Joel S. Goldsmith said happens. And then he fucked off. My parents saw him after he was so-called dead. At an airport. I don't know if it was Denver or it was somewhere in the USA. They were just passing through one of those hubs. And they looked over there and they said, my God, there's Don Wally. And I wasn't there, but they said it was the spitting image. So that's what doppelgangers are. They're that dead person that want you to believe they're dead because they're sick of you. Or they're sick of all of it. But somehow the universe lets you know that they're still alive when you see a doppelganger. What about doppelgangers of people that are, I see doppelgangers of people, I do. People that I know from Vancouver, I see in Thunder Bay. Doppelgangers, they just like a dead ringer for the person that doesn't live in the city. No one moves from Vancouver to Thunder Bay unless you're originally from Thunder Bay. They don't. But, I've seen people that I knew from Vancouver here in Thunder Bay. I never went over and talked to them because I wasn't given to, because just at my state of consciousness, I don't push the body to go and do things. I don't. The body does what it does. And it usually gets shitty guidance from other people's horrible egos, the ones that terrorize me. But that's another video. Okay, so what else do you want to know? Well, I don't know. What else do you want to talk about? So Sadhguru says, drop the body. And I say, don't listen to that fucking Indian asshole. I'm going to send Sadhguru, now I'm pretty sure he's in India, so he's a Hindu. I'm going to send him over the border to Pakistan. because they don't like Hindus in Pakistan. And he needs to come to a full and complete understanding that when he's a worldwide teacher and he's teaching evil, that he needs to go to Pakistan where they don't like Hindus. Because I'm pissed off at him. And I want him to realize that there's somebody called Bobby Burrows on planet Earth who's very angry at the Sadhguru guy off the internet. For billions of people potentially think that he is a god. And he's a fuckface asshole. He is. That's a big whopper of a lie. That motherfucker. Anyways, when he goes to Pakistan, and they see that he's a Hindu, I don't know, I hope they throw him in jail. In a Pakistani jail. I don't know, for a good long time. Because he said he was a slave for 2 lifetimes before this lifetime when he's the Sadhguru. So he's a fucking devil. That's what he does. He trades lifetime. 1 lifetime to be a super worldwide celebrities, and then 2 lifetimes in order to get that, you'll be a worldwide celebrity. 2 lifetimes, you got to be a slave to somebody. Because he told us that in one of his other videos. So that's how he did it. I talked earlier today in the Matrix movie, Cypher. Didn't want to be on the Nebuchadnezzar anymore. He sold out. Morpheus and Neo and Trinity and all band of those people. He sold them out and made a deal with Agent Smith to go back in the Matrix. And then, according to the internet, he became the, singing sensation Pitbull. So, I mean, people do want to make these deals with various people for, selfish reasons. I don't know. I can't remember what we're talking about. Sadhguru. Sadhguru made the deal to become a Pitbull. He doesn't do song and dance, but he goes and he spouts off all this bullshit and this fucking lies. And I tell you, all you got to have is money in order to buy the advertising on whatever social media. And any old bastard that's got money, born into a moneyed family, does this, and they put out a fucking asshole as being a real religious person, and he's a stupid fucking asshole, the Sadhguru. That's just a big fucking horrible spiritual. What's going to happen? Well, he's got horrible karma now for spreading all this fucking lies, the Sadhguru guy. So now he's going to have about 2 more lifetimes enslaved to some other fucking devil. Before then he's going to say, well, I want to be worldwide famous again and spread more fucking lies. So it's just like the endless cycle of the fucking devils that continue to come and pop up onto my Facebook feed. Tell me half-truths or 3/4 truths, and then, I don't know, a big whopper of a lie like the Sadhguru. So anyways, please cross him off your list of approved people when it comes to spirituality.